All right. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Coach Maxx, the Director of Forex Education and Training over here at Epic. And when I tell you that I'm super fired up, super excited for what we have going on over here. And just like every other session, just like every other time that I do a training, I always try to come and give you guys some positive encouragement, some words of motivation, because you guys wouldn't believe, but it's been a long time coming for a lot of y'all, right? Some of y'all are asking yourselves if this opportunity is, is this real, right? Is the vibes over here at Epic real? Is the people that you're meeting real, right? Are you actually, maybe you come from a different platform. We're trying to learn this. Maybe you paid some mentors, okay? And it just didn't work out back then. It just didn't. Is it going to happen this time? Is it going to happen this time? Is it going to actually come to pass this time? It's actually going to work out. And I'm here to tell you, you are in alignment. See the chat going crazy. If you are in alignment with me, have partnered yourself, the executive team, of this company, the leadership, tell you that the time is now. It's not the time to sit here and be still. Okay? Now is not the time to sit here and think about last time. The things that you was doing 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago before Epic launched. This is not that kind of time. Clear before I even get into my training. Having your hands right now is something incredible. What you have in your hands right now is something I've never seen before, something that we all are going to experience together. And so I want you to go into your Forex education with the same mindset. If you had an old mentor, an old team, and you tried to pay money, okay, and drive it to your destination. Come on, somebody say, grab it by the wheel. I'm here to grab this opportunity, the wheel. One of the things that I've been getting a lot of inbox messages about, as you all know, I come from a different platform, right? And a lot of they're saying about how you did them and all this other stuff that's completely false. You know what I tell people? Then this is now. I'm here to grab the wheel right now. I'm here to keep myself so laser focused on what it is I have going on right now that I can't even think about what happened 3 weeks ago. I can't even think about how they did me. I can't even think about my old team. I don't have time. Okay? Can't sit here and think about my last educational partners, my old business partners, and the mentors that I had coming up. I can't think about that. I'm here right now. I need y'all to get laser focused. Put that in the chat for me. Laser focused. It's a time to grab the wheel. Okay? Everything that you learned prior to now, you have to unlearn those things, and you have to can implement these new skills and change your life, your family's life, that you can take this skill with you down generation after generation, that you can take this skill with you and pass it down to your grandkids. That's how powerful this opportunity is. And it's not about the residual income. I'm talking about the actual skill set. Come on, somebody. They're not trying to hear me on this afternoon. Guys, I'm laser focused. Can't nothing Nobody, anything, what they said about me, what they saying about me right now, throw me off my game. I'm driving this car straight to freedom. I'm driving this car straight to freedom. Okay? Now, that's my word for today. I'm not going to keep preaching to y'all, but I had to just tell y'all that, who that was for. I'm just worried about in the week before that and your old team and who trying to come with you. Listen, if they ain't jump on the train yet, probably not coming. It's not time to sit here and think about your old friends and your old business partners and your old mentors. This is not for them. Stop trying to grab all these people with you and bring all this old vibes. New blessing. Okay? I had to tell y'all that. Go into this with new energy. Go into this with a good mindset. Practice. The right mentor this time. The opportunity this time. It's the right price point this time. The right people are teaching me this time. I see other platforms bragging about how they caught 1,000 and 3,000 pips in a over 10, 15, 20,000 pips in a week. The skill set is here. There's nothing and nobody that can tell me that they could come to tell me not what it is I'm building. So I'm trying to let y'all know that you are in divine alignment. You are in divine alignment. Not too many times do you see a company being built and corporate center for this divine alignment. We're in the trenches with you. Okay? I have no problem pulling up a chart and showing you what it is that I do. So with that being said, I need y'all to come with the same energy. That's the formula over here. Show up and win. Okay? What you speak over yourself. Have the right people around. Let me tell y'all something. Back when I was broke, I realize now I was in that circumstance was because of those who were around me and how the moment I changed some things, changed my circle, changed what I was reading, changed what I was studying, my life changed. Okay? It's time to show up and win. Right? Grab this by the wheel. That's my word today. Grab this by the wheel. Get laser focused. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I just had to give y'all that word. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Coach Maxx. I'm super excited and fired up, as you can tell. I'm laser focused. I was trading and practicing of trend lines. We were talking about structure. I'm sorry, I was trading US 30 this morning. Let me get on up out of this chart. Talking about basic market structure. This was show me consolidation. So let's just do a quick review real quick. The market moves in three trends. Only three trends. The market only. Let's do a quick review, and then I'm going to give you something else to attach to what you just learned. Consolidation, uptrend. The uptrend, it creates higher highs and higher lows. Downtrend, lower highs and lower lows, okay? Consolidation means that it's ranging or it's sideways. All right, so I'm gonna give you some stuff to study today, and I hope you guys get excited about it. So this was the homework for last week. It was show me an uptrend and show me in the uptrend, right? Would have been your points of entry. That was a question that I saw coming up in the community. What is a point of entry? So this is market condition telling you. What should you be doing here, y'all? What are you doing when the market is trending up? Buying. So the next thing, if you know that you are buying this market, when the market is moving up, then your next thought should be, when should I buy? When should I buy? The market pulls back, pull back, retrace, retest a key level. This is when you find entries. The market pulls back, retraces to, retest a key level. That's when you find an entry. Okay, some of y'all struggle with that. It's very easy. Okay, now, I was just thinking about something. All right, in a downtrend, let's just recap. What are you doing in this market environment? Here, you should be selling, right? You should be selling. You should be selling. Right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna teach y'all something today. All right, everybody got this? How the market moves. Other movement. And I feel like up, down, sideways. That's it. It doesn't do anything else. Judy says she cannot see on the dark color theme. Okay. Judy, I got you. I really don't use the white color screen, but I use it today. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. How to find entries, pullbacks, retracements, retests. That's something that I'm going to be teaching next month. My 20 pips and dip strategy drops. I'm so fired up about that. Right? I'm going to teach you guys how to get in and out this market really fast. Collect your pips. All right. Yeah, black is so, you know, I'm always trading. For me, you know, the black background it's just easier on my eyes, but you know, everybody's different, and again, you'll learn that as you use TradingView. Oh yeah, gray also, you can use gray. Let me see something. You can use something like this. That'll probably be easier for me with this gray. Yeah, right? So boom, the market moves in 3 directions. Hopefully y'all got that. All right, pullbacks, retracement, retest. So last week, I actually take off the watermark so we have a blank chart. I actually taught you an exercise of finding these. TradingView built-in candlestick patterns. Built-in candlestick patterns. So if this is your first class, share my entire screen. This is your first class Let's pull up Epic real quick, okay? And in your Epic, all right? You're gonna come over to Epic University, right? And you're going to actually see this. University is loading, okay? But you have some tools back here that you can use right now. And one of my favorite tools to use is the Candlestick Bible. Who has already downloaded or spiral binded their Candlestick Bible? This is the book that you're going to marry. This is the book that you're going to sleep with under your pillow. This is the book you're going to have in your car. This is the book. Why? Because the candlesticks is where the money's at. The candlesticks is where the money's at. Okay. So if you have not downloaded this yet, you can go to any print shop. You don't have to print this out in color. Go to Staples. You can go to Office Max, Office Depot. I believe UPS, the UPS store and FedEx shop, they do things. So, you know, there's a lot of discounts right now online. Just do some research and get this book printed out. So, Candlestick Bible. Last week we went over 3 candlestick patterns. The bullish and bearish engulfing, and the doji candlestick. Okay, the bullish and bearish engulfing and the candlestick and the doji candlestick. That's something. We're gonna take it a step further today. Okay. Bullish means what? These are terms that you're gonna have. Going up, uptrend. Bearish, down, downtrend, selling. For my experienced traders, y'all definitely want to stay in tune because a lot of the intermediate traders learned something last week. Thank you guys for that. Going long. Yep. Going short. Yep. That's what it means. Okay, so if we know this, right, I'm going to flip back. Bullish engulfing means that candle in this book is represented as white. Candles will be represented as your green candles on TradingView. Ones will be represented as the red ones. When a buying candle overlaps a selling candle at the bottom, this is very important for my point today, at the bottom level, at the bottom of a trend, help spot the reversal. Okay. With the doji candlestick, when you see it at the top, the bottom of a trend, the reversal. So a lot of questions came up with the homework. Okay, Coach Max, if I see, let me get on the hour because I don't wanna do all this zooming in and out. If I see, hold on, y'all. Oh, candlesticks. All right, boom. I see a doji candle here, right? At the top, just like here, of a trend. What happened? It reversed, right? It reversed. People are asking me, like, Coach Max, if I see a doji candle not at the top or not at the bottom of a key level, what do I do? Here's where support and resistance is going to come into play, okay? Here's where support and resistance is going to come into play, because you're not only going to look for looking for buys at every single key level that you can find, the last one of them, right? You might be looking, because this is market structure. So today I'm going to teach you how to identify the which is going to be inside Epic University. I have a very big part of the book about to actually see when take the trade. No, is one of the things that I teach a lot. Directions. Look at this. Do y'all see this? So I drew out some key levels, right? It's every single thing that I'm circling right now, some kind of candlestick pattern that you could have taken these buys up here, sells down here. When y'all see me on social media and I'm like entry queen or sniper entry queen, it's because I understand market structure. When you guys indicator is going to show you the higher highs and higher lows. So let's talk about this in great detail, and then I'm going to actually do an assignment. All right, and then I'll take. Don't worry about it. Teach right now. So structure is market structure is his favorite. When you learn market structure, I don't care if it's the beginner, immediate trading strategy, advanced trading strategy, will be winning more and more percentage of your trades. Understand how the market moves. I'm going to say that again. You learn structure. Doesn't matter. Okay, it could be day trade. You understand structure, you can trade anything. So it's my most favorite thing. Okay, so everybody good so far? I want y'all to just listen. So when we find a point support, support. What is support? Talk to me, y'all. This is an interactive class. Hey, Karima, send me a message, babe. We gotta talk. Support is price. Okay. See that right here? All right. What does that mean? Came down to a certain level, break through it. Okay. So we know that, okay, this is major support. That's exactly what this is. Find support at that time, be looking for this market to create some waves. Okay. Looking for. And the market is going to continue to create waves, a break. Let me see. Until that's right here. Okay, what are these waves called? All right, hold on. What is the wave called? Been listening so far. No. The actual waves. No, actual waves. Let me see. Let's use I like that color. Let's use red. Market structure. Thank you, Cheryl. all right? Every time the market makes a push to the high, it is creating highs. Y'all gonna be able to take a picture when you are done. That's the wave of the uptrend. That wave of the uptrend. Wave of the uptrend is higher highs, higher lows. Okay. Well, high, and then it pulled back, retraced, tested if this is a key level. This, okay, high is higher than this last one, but I didn't put there because that was an impulse move. That's another thing. This higher low is still bigger than this high. Then it made a push. Okay, I'm gonna help you guys. Follow me. Higher high, pulled back, created a higher low, pushed, another high. This high is higher than this high. Make sense, guys? This high is higher than this high. You confirm the uptrend. Where is my arrow? This is how you confirm that this market right now is pushing hard. It's pushing hard up. Okay? Let me put it in terms you can clearly understand. In this market, okay, on the pound dollar taking over. Okay, so there's pushing. Okay, there's momentum, there's bullish momentum in the market. This high is higher than this high. Bullish momentum. The buyers are in control, aka bullish. This is all this means. Okay, when you start following David Schenkel, Roaz are 7- and 8-figure traders, and they're talking about momentum, and they're talking about impulse, and they're giving you fundamentals. That's how you're gonna tie all of this together. Like, okay, understand what they're talking about. Okay, and you guys can get into this with David Schenkel. Just get on his classes, and he's gonna teach you in controlling this market, what actually moves the Forex market, all of that stuff. But to me, this high is higher than this high. This high is higher than this high. So we're in an uptrend, it's clear. Lower highs. Now, the market created a higher high. It's high. Then it drops. And then what happened? Okay? Not higher than this high. So now a lower high, but when do you confirm that? When the market changes its direction, y'all match this right here. With the candlesticks, everybody on this call hitting 6 figures or higher. When I took so much time mastering this, like, okay, this is what's going on here. Got it. Won't ever forget it. Why am I teaching you this? Maybe I want you guys to have sniper entries. What are sniper entries? You're going to learn that in Sniper Academy. You're getting in at the best place that you. Oh yeah, Curtis. Already know that. I mastered this, right? So for me, when you see this, and y'all can take a screenshot, I'm not gonna put nothing else right now. When you look at this, you're like, okay, so when the market created the highest high up here, and this high didn't break this high, that was one confirmation That was one confirmation, right? That we have changed direction. Why should you, in front of, should you want to know in advance it's about to change direction? Somebody tell me. Why would I want to know in advance the market is about to turn around? Not just for entries, not just for buying or selling. Who said it? Vishero. Points. Oh, thank you, Samika. There's no password for this class. So if I know in advance, if I study this and I know, okay, market structure actually tells me when to get in, when to get out. Is this something that I should study? Y'all tell me in the chat. Okay. I just want to make sure y'all are following. So check this out, y'all. Here's where it get good. All right. Everybody took a screenshot of this. Let me actually take my own snapshot. All right, I'm gonna post that in I'll post that in Telegram. Your two biggest struggles, entries and exits. This is why I'm teaching this today, because it's all together. Your minds are gonna be blown when I'm done with you. Just know it, right? Be on here 2-3 hours, but just know, all right? Check me out here. I'm gonna take all the structure off my chart. I just want to show y'all indicator that I have is going to actually show you structure, so y'all can use that as a tool. All right, so listen to this. So now that we know that market structure is my favorite way to trade, we know that market structure, entries and exits when trading, right? That's the second point. Hold on. The third part is confluences. Write this down if you're taking notes. Confluences are 3 or more confirmations. 3 or more confirmations to get in, get out. Okay? Get in or get out. How do I enter? Pull up my trade that I had this morning. I did like 1,000 something pips on US 30 this morning. I'm going to show you market structure. So if I am marking up my charts for the new people that's doing an actual analysis, a bias on a particular pair, and to myself, y'all watch me, just watch. Nobody should be typing, just watch what I'm doing. This is a key level of structure. This is a key level of structure. I'm about to show y'all something, blow your mind right now. This is a key level of structure. This is a key level. This is a key level. This is a key level. Look at this, y'all. Let me show y'all how cold I am with this. So hold on, Coach Maxx. You mean to tell me that if I figure out these key levels of support and resistance, and I pull up, this is from last week, a trend line. I need this trend line a little bit more thick than that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me help the people out real quick. No, actually, let me draw it on the other side. Let me help the people. All right, here first. All right, say nothing else happened. This is all you see in a little bit. There we go. And I'm looking for areas I can buy this market. I want y'all to see something. You could have bought here. Oh, sorry. Bought here. And I'm going to show you all of the candlestick patterns in the Candlestick Bible in a minute. You could have bought here. You could have bought it here. You could have bought it here. You could have bought it here. You could have also bought this market here. This trend, uptrend, you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that you could have bought this market. Lucky, this is actually a price channel, but y'all gonna learn that inside of you're gonna learn diagonal support and resistance. This is actually a price channel. Whether this trend line is here or whether this trend line is here, price is doing is bouncing like a basketball in between this diagonal support and resistance. Okay, so it don't really matter. I just pulled up the trend line to show you we was in an uptrend. That's a whole nother topic. We also have tools for that. Okay, where is it? I don't really use that tool that often. Where is that tool at? To show you how I don't use that tool. This one right here. Parallel channel. Look at this, y'all. That's it. It's real simple. Right? So you're seeing again how price is just all it's doing is bouncing. All it's doing is bouncing. That's it. Right? The whole market moves like that. So I'm just showing you something. Let me take away this trend line. Let's zoom in a little bit further. Let's look at this one. What candlestick pattern is this, y'all? Sitting on support. What candlestick pattern is this? This is not the bullish engulfing. Let me see what page is on. 43. Y'all see this? Somebody said I really need to read this book. Y'all see this? Tweezer bottoms. Look at this right here. One more time. See it now? Let me zoom in. Y'all see it now? Here. Sitting on support. So when you see every single entry, what I'm trying to show y'all is when you combine trend lines, market structure, and the candlesticks, where's that? Where's that? That gives you what? Confirmations to what? Get in and out the trade. I'm just trying to help y'all win and make some money. You see how it all comes together now? Let's keep going. That was just entry number 1. And while we're doing this, so calculate the pips. So that would have been 50 pips right there. Max, 50 pips. First move. Let's look at the next entry. What is this? Somebody talk to me. Not that one. That was the first one. What's this? Let me see who been doing their homework. This is not a doji candle. I actually have a screenshot, and I'm going to give it to y'all today. 37. I'm going to give it to y'all today. Okay, so there's two types of them. These are not engulfing. That's not an engulfing. An engulfing has two candlesticks. Okay, this is a shooting star or a bearish pin bar. Okay, and I'm here to tell y'all, well, they look like doji candles to have a little bit thicker body. So this part is not going to be as thin like this one. See the difference? Point is, right, when you see the body a little bit thicker, and that tells you the difference between the doji actually looks like a plus, a T, or a cross. So when you see this one right here at support, what are you doing? It's not thicker, the body. So for my new people, these are candles. My bad, y'all. All that you see here are candlesticks. Some things pointing out of each side are wicks you have in your house. This is a doji candle right here. It's very thin. It barely, right? This one has a little bit of a body. The body itself is a little thick. It's not about the wicks, it's the body. Okay. Again, this was an entry point. Let's keep going. What is this candle called? Has no wick on the top. I'm pretty sure. This is the hammer. Hammer. Now, why am I saying all of this to you? On the chart, everything inside this chart is inside this book. Okay? So, start studying these. You're really looking for them at key levels. Okay? You are looking for these, okay, at key levels. Every time you see a pullback, when price goes like this, use the arrows. When price does something like this here and pulls back and goes back up, this is your entry. And study that. Okay? That's how you find these key levels. Look again. What was your indicator here in this area to buy this market? Y'all tell me. There's a whole bunch of different candlesticks here. You got 3 doji candles. Okay. Have the hammer. This is actually called, it's a little advanced, actually called a 5-wick rejection. Something that I'm going to teach you in Sniper Academy. You got 1, 2, 3. You have 5 opportunities to get in. You see 5 patterns back to back like that, you probably should be buying that market. Does it make sense now, y'all? Why the candlestick Bible is so important? That's something I'm going to be teaching. It's called the 5. Okay. The levels, I'm trying to teach you how to find, I'm going to teach you how to find the levels. Janie, if I'm saying your name right, really exactly trade zone to zone. I'm showing you how I trade right now. I trade market structure and candlestick patterns. I trade structure. Structure. What is structure? Structure is like house. Key levels are the floors. Floor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Floors. Okay? That's all it is. Frame, I start down to the 5-minute for entry. You think you're marking up too many levels? We're going to talk about that in a second. The last one, let's look at the last one for this uptrend. Okay, what do you have on support? What do you have on support right here? Y'all talk to me. What's this? The bullish engulfing. Good. So, y'all kind of seeing now, it's really important. Let me tell y'all something. You're going to come across a lot of traders. Their winning percentage is probably like 60-70%. Those who are paying attention to stuff like this, their winning ratio is like 80, 85, 90, 95%. Okay. You can use fibs, but I don't really teach fibs because the way how I trade is just clean, clear, raw, and naked. You know what I'm saying? Fibs is just another way to use Confluence. Fibs are actually really good, but I use thank you. Structure. That's Coach Maxx all day long. Now let me show y'all something. Looked at this uptrend, right? What happened on the other side with these key levels? Can y'all tell me? Did the market not come back to every last one of these key levels? Was it not respected on the other side of the trend? Was it not respected on the other side of this trend? Look at this, y'all. Key level. Let me put it like this. Entry after entry after entry after entry after entry after entry. The market kept giving it to you. What are you doing? They're not teaching it to you like this, though. Everything that happened over here happened over here. So if we focused on 1 to 3 pairs, as every educator has been telling you for the longest, if you focus, like if GU was my pair and I sat here and took my time, right? I was not rushing. I took my time to find these key levels in the market. What days was this? This is August 25th to September the 1st. So this was like a couple weeks ago. From September 1st, 8th, you mean to tell me for 2 weeks straight I could have had nothing but winning trades if I would have had a clean markup? I'm just saying. This is how you learn how to actually that sniper trader that you want to become. You want to get every single entry right. You do it. You have to learn structure. So let's talk about that for a second. How do you find the key levels? Right? Oh, I didn't even talk to y'all about the money. About the money real quick before we even get there. Let's see. This was 50 plus 95 was Another 53. Let me measure the whole move from here to about right here. That's 276 pips plus another 33 pips. Like, it's just ridiculous. Oh man, I'm trying to help somebody. I'm gonna take some questions in a minute. I see y'all asking questions about take profit and stop loss. I'm gonna give that to you, but let me just take care of the new people real quick. So listen, y'all. Structure. I don't teach it on the candlesticks because to a newbie and even my intermediate traders, I like to cut the noise out. Looking for market structure, I come over here, bar style, and I come and turn on the line chart. I'll come and turn on the line chart. Okay. Now, when you take away the candlesticks and you're using the line chart, away all the noise. You're not seeing no wicks, no candle, no body, no nothing. You're just seeing this line. Now you can come and use onto line. Okay, you see my crosshairs tool? This tool right here that's moving across the screen. Each it is okay. For the area that we're looking at, this was the floor. This was the lowest area that we could find for this part. Then you're going to use your crosshairs tool. You're going to start from right. You're going to look left. I'm looking, I'm using my eyes. Boom. What am I looking for? What am I looking for though? Okay, I'm looking for areas. Actually, make this a little less. This is too thick. I'm looking for areas that's zoom out if you need to see. There's a whole gap here, so you have to go find other data. I'm looking for key levels must be respected both as and resistance. I can't stress that enough. Otherwise, it's not a key level. This is why some of y'all have too many lines on your chart, because some of those lines are levels that's not important. They're invalid. Okay, I'm not even looking for rejection points, Yvonne. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for areas that's respected, support and resistance. So support is price floor, meaning that resistance is the ceiling, right? So you can do it one of two ways. You could find the highest point and know that that's your highest ceiling, which will be this part right here. And then you can figure out in between. That's how you want to do it. That's fine. So this would be the ceiling. Okay, this is price floor, which is support. And then, hold on, y'all. Just have, hold on a second, y'all. All right, and then we're gonna look for key levels. So let's see. So I'm gonna move this down just a bit right here. And I see a key level, oops, right here. Right up in here, I see price came up and hit resistance, and I see price came down and hit support. I also, if I zoom out, I'm seeing that pricing came to this level. So this is a level that I want to pay attention to. Hold on a second, y'all. Right here. What happened? Let me try to come back into this. Hold on, y'all. One second, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta make sure I can see the comments. All right, while that's doing that, boom, we're gonna find some more key levels. So we're gonna look right and then look left. So we're gonna say, okay, what do I see? What do I see? I'm gonna place a line and I'm gonna try to fix it. And when you're doing this, it shouldn't take you more than a couple seconds. Okay. So let's see. But you want to take your time and do this. Don't rush this right here. Let's see. I see this playing as support and right here as resistance. Okay, let's move on to the next level. Okay, look right, then look left. That's how you find them. Let's see here. And if you do this right, your levels are going to look somewhat even, right? Support, resistance. Now, you see how there's a little gap here? I'm not going wicks. For me, this is now showing you exactly this key level, and I'm going to show you when I put the candlesticks back on. Right? So we're going to keep going. See if I find another key level here. Let's see. I don't like that one. I like this one right here. Resistance right here. Keep going. Let me show y'all something. So this is how you find your key levels. You're going to keep doing this. All right, all the way to the top. All right, I'm going to move a little bit faster now. I'm going to keep doing this all the way to the top like I'm showing y'all right now. All right. This one here. All right, this one here. 10 seconds. It shouldn't even take you 10 seconds when you're doing this. And when you're done, it's going to look even if you do it right. Let's see. This will be the key level right here. All right, boom. Hold on a second, y'all. What is going on my phone? Messing up my flow. Let me see if it'll let me on. All right, boom. Y'all. Hear me? All right. All right, perfect. So it should look nice and even. Now let me, when you click from area major resistance, the ceiling price came up here and didn't break through. Oh. Now when we put the candlesticks on, again, was these areas not respected on the same areas I had drew horizontal ray? I like the horizontal ray better because it cancels out the noise. But let me show y'all something. Let's go back in time. These are key levels I drew for this area. Let me go back in time. Do y'all see how price in the past, all the way back, July, look at this, still respecting these levels. Let me zoom out. Look at this, from March, respecting these levels. December of 2019, still respecting these levels. Even further. Let's go back even further. Let me prove my point to you. February of 2019, respecting these levels. February of last year. Okay, let's keep going, coach. Right? All right, the pound didn't come to these levels at before that. All right, so does it matter to take some time, actually sit there and mark key levels, actually find them? Let me flip back to the line chart. Key levels are only areas that is both respected, support and resistance. Both. Every single dip that you see, this is not a key level. This right here is a key level because here is being respected as resistance. Here is being respected as support. Respected as resistance. Here is being respected as support. That's why it's a key level, and you'll know because they'll be quite even when you're done. When you flip back to your candles, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all. Hey, you 2 to 3 weeks if there's no news, if there's no fundamentals going on, if there's nothing crazy going on with the economy, a good markup, you could do a good markup on a Sunday and ride this same pair 3 weeks straight because it's respecting these key levels. Listen, when I trade y'all, all I do, I come to my bottom boundary. I may draw a trend line, y'all. And I'm not even telling you no lie. Like my trading done got to the point now where I could draw me a trend line 2 weeks ago, and all I'm doing is this every single week. Just moving my trend line around. That's it. My entries are still valid. Right? That's it. I don't do much of nothing. And then, you know, not to get technical for my new people, but when I start teaching you stuff like this, when I start teaching you the break and retest of a trend line, now, wait, hold on, oh, what? Oh, now we in the money for real. Okay, but that's a whole nother class. Now we get into the bag for real. Okay. When I start really showing you how to do this, that you see on this chart, y'all, candlestick pattern. Look at this. Look at the break. Lord, I'm sorry. Look at this, y'all. I'm just trying to help somebody. How much does the candlesticks need to tell you before you take the trade? How much does it have to, how many candles need to print before you realize, like, oh my goodness, you got a pin bar, you have a bearish engulfing side by side at a key level that's actually a break and retest of a trend line. What are we doing? Why are we not on MT4 hitting sell? Like, it's just that simple to me. Right. So this is what people need to study and realize. Everything in resistance, everything in the market either moves horizontally or it moves diagonally. What did I say in the beginning of this training? I wish I would have took a screenshot of that. The market moves in 3 trends, up and sideways. Up, down, and sideways. I'm trying to help somebody. Do we have key levels down pat? We're going to practice. I'm going to give y'all some homework, but do y'all understand? When you combine market structure, right? Look at this. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher low. Low. This, boom. Hit resistance. Buyers is worn out. It's like running a marathon. And then we get to the point where we got to slow down, grab our chest, and catch our breath. And here, sellers came to take over. Sellers came to take over now. The sellers are in the market to take over. The sellers are here. When you actually look at this chart, let me take away the trend line. You can see over here that you can see way more green candles. Y'all, it's easy. Look at this. Way more green candles over here. And when you look over here, what do you see? Way more red candles. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. Change of trend. I'm teaching you how to secure the bag. Y'all need to see this, and you need to study it. Okay? You only got 3 directions you could go in. Anybody sitting here after today talking about, I don't know what the market is doing, you're not studying hard enough. Zoom out and ask yourself, market conditions. Zoom out and ask yourself, what am I seeing? Okay, so make sure that you are studying your Candlestick Bible. I cannot stress it enough. This book has helped me make a whole lot of money, and it's going to do the same for you. It's a very simple book. Get your highlighter out. Let me say one more thing. TradingView has that I didn't have when I was learning this 4 years ago. Come over to FX, has the Candlestick Patterns. Wait, Coach Maxx, you mean to tell me if I was able to actually pull out my Candlestick Bible and actually come to TradingView to handle? Yes, exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. So hear me out. What were we talking about? We were talking about the hammer. We're talking about bullish engulfing. And let me put bearish engulfing. Let me look at this, y'all. I cannot make this up. Where are the candlestick patterns at? Are they not at key levels? So you mean to tell me if I cannot make this up? I hope up what it is I'm putting down. So you mean to tell me I just taught y'all the natural, the raw, the naked way, but now on TradingView, hover over this engulfing and it's actually red, and it'll tell you what it is, it'll tell you what you're looking at, it'll tell you what you're seeing when it's forming. This is the easiest thing I've ever seen. That we now have the tools and study this, and it's just going to become so easy for you. Okay? This is tradingview.com. You should have already started a free account. Okay? Do I have any? All right. 2 most common candlestick patterns, bullish and bearish engulfing. Okay, period. Can't nobody tell me. This stuff happens over and over and over at key levels, over and over and over every single day. Okay, this is a $6.6 trillion a day industry. I'm only here to get my piece of the pie. And like I told y'all at the beginning of this call, I am so laser focused to the point. Can't nobody or nothing tell me any different. To the point. I will sleep with the Candlestick Bible. That's what y'all should be telling yourself. I will have this in my car. I will have this in the bathroom with me. To be with you in your house or however you move throughout your day, that book needs to be side by side with you because the money is in the candlesticks. Yes, Barbara. Yes, Kali. So you'll refer back to Candlestick Bible and come to the second page, and you'll see the hammer, shooting star. Okay, those ones is a little different. You'll just read up and see how it's formed, and then you'll start seeing it. Candlestick patterns where it says new. Okay, and then you can come over to There's two types of hammers. There's the inverted, okay, then there's the regular one, there's the hanging man. I'm going to post it candlesticks, okay? The best time frame I'd like for you guys to actually study this on the hour. We start talking about actual entries, like if I drop down to a lower time frame, like the 15. Okay, so 15-minute and the 5-minute is kind of where now you really, like really starting to see a time frame. And if I go down one more, it's going to be a lot more than that. Okay, look. So I really, me personally, as a trader, like sniper entries on, you know, what it is that I'm doing, but you really will start to see them a lot on the lower time frame. But, you know, just to have a clean study chart, study guide, I'd like for you to use the hour. Okay. To be honest with you, D, I could be day trading. I'm still going to drop down to the 5-minute because when you start using big lots, you don't want to be caught up in nobody drawdown, right? So I'll, you know, enter on the 5-minute and then I'll maintain my trade from the hour. So it's not necessarily scalping. Thank you. Who said that, Jenny? It's all about getting very precise entries. That's my trade. Being nobody drawdown. I'm talking about my stop loss be like 5-10 pips. I'm not, and I've just learned that that's just the way I like to trade. Let me show you my trade from this morning. I was on 30 this morning, and I literally drew 2 zones. Let me tell y'all something. I literally drew 2 zones, or 3 zones, right? This literally was my markup this morning. I'm laughing because it's just this simple. I drew one trend line. I was actually looking for it to break and retest this zone right here, and I was going to take it down to this level. Actually realized that it was actually closed my trade out right here at the top of that wick. But I actually realized what the candlesticks was saying to me. I was like, oh, I got 4 candlestick patterns over. So I literally took this trade this morning. These 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. Actually, I was on the 15-minute. It's clearer here. This whole thing up to the top of, it was this wick. That one. Out. It's easy. Yeah, for those of you who said, oh, y'all want to learn the M's and W's of the market, don't get me hyped. Who said that? Yeah, it was about pips that I took. Don't get me hyped. Don't get me hyped, okay? Who said that? I just want to know, okay? Because this definitely was a W. And y'all can't be getting me hyped like this. I know when I get hyped, I start really dropping sauce. Do y'all want to learn the M's and W's of the market? So we can say get hyped. Let me teach you how to trade them. So, tell people all the time that y'all got me cracking up. Did not know that things that I learned in kindergarten was gonna make me 6 and 7 figures. I did not know. I did not know that the things that I learned in kindergarten was going to make me 6 and 7 figures, y'all. Okay. This is a W. This is literally, I literally took this trade. So basically when the M and the W form, candlestick patterns, and they're forming typically on a key level. This is a zone. I'll teach y'all that later. This W form and this right here, where it's all pink, when that area broke, it was a time for you to get in. That was time for you to get in. So this area right here in the W is called a neckline. When it breaks, it's time to, okay? I'll teach you guys, but this was a trade I took this morning. Easy pips, 1,000 pips, didn't take me long. It was like what? It was like 5 minutes or so, something like that. Easy pips, regular, this over here, right? So let me teach y'all that so y'all can study it. Let me see. Do I want to choose? It's like my personal chart, y'all. I don't want to erase anything. Hold on. We can't erase other UJ. I don't want to erase it, but I know that there was views that have formed. I'm actually going to get some of the educators to talk about this. Let me see if I can find it. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see this? The M's and W's of the market. So let me see. This one might be better. Why is it taking me to YouTube? I don't want all this extra stuff. I just wanted this. Wait, y'all. Harmonics is something that our advanced educator Shay is going to be teaching. But see this right here? This is a simple M. She's showing you right here. This is called the neckline. When the neckline, in this M, when the lower high, then you can enter and take it down. The M is a sell. Okay, the W is the buy. Right? And this is also what, y'all? What are these also called? What are these also called? Double what? Double tops, bottoms. Double tops and double bottoms. So now we're gonna, only do you have candlestick patterns, also have me going under. I'm gonna post it for y'all. Here we go. Pull it up. All right, there's all different kinds of patterns. There's rectangles that form. This is why I said kindergarten concepts. There's shapes that form, triangles. There we go. Letters. They have different kind of names. They all form. Right, let me actually save this. Yep. Who knew once you start to see these patterns, that now these patterns are going to teach you to repeatedly see these over and over. These ones right here, this is going to be your basic one. Learn, and then you'll learn the other ones. These ones are a little bit more intermediate, but this one is basic. What does it mean? Came to a certain area, hit it trace or pull back, retest this area, up a top at the key level, money. Okay. Bottom, it came down to support, right? Pulled up, came back to support, and then shot up. This is the M and the W of the market. Double top, double bottom. I'll wait because guess what? That's breaking structure, right? So why not wait? Let me show y'all something. Create a US, like the beginning of August. I have not changed my markup. This is literally my personal chart. From the beginning of August till like end of August, like the whole month, because of these M's and W's. Okay. Let me see. Let me show you. Here's one right here. Y'all see this? Let me show y'all something. See this W? I don't use the monthly. Y'all see this W? Okay. When it breaks here, so when you enter. Y'all see that? And that's just another, it's just another confirmation, right? But here's the real nugget. Somebody said she dropping right now. Here's the real nugget. 15-minute. I need to go back to the hour. Here's the real nugget. Y'all want the realest nugget of the day? This is the realest thing I'm gonna say to y'all. And then I'm gonna take some Q&A and give y'all some homework. The realest nugget is small W, small M turns into a really big one. Look at that, y'all. Hold on, I got to zoom out for this drop. Hold on. Let me zoom, and I traded this whole thing. Y'all remember that? My old students, y'all remember that when I was telling you about UJ? Do y'all see this? They sleep on you, girl. Guess what? Really big M. Hold on. Hold on. It just cracks me up. Can't happen when you study this market. Do y'all see that? Little D11 turned into a big move. Okay, so this move was like, this is a regular currency, so you know this is a major, about 50 pips. Okay, cool. Then we had a level, hit a key level again when it broke the neckline, which was also a zone. This thing dropped so hard, and it the 150 pips. The move, when the impulse move was done, turned into another W, and I took that back up. This is how you learn how to trade one pair. How do you know it's going to keep dropping? You see right here, dot, this little area that I have formed. You see that? So based on what happened in the past, mark this level off, because I've seen in the past that this was a key level that I wanted to pay attention to. So that's how I knew that, okay, this might, you know, while it's dropping, let this be one of my exit points. Yes, markups are very important. Y'all see that? So that's how I basically determined the area I paid attention to also. And as you can see, price was dancing around this area, but post move. Start learning zones, right? I'm teaching one thing at a time, and you're gonna piece it together. Somebody said, how did you mark up the whole month of August? I just taught y'all this. You didn't see what I did on GU? I did one markup. And I traded, literally, I did one markup. So if you do one markup on key levels, come back. What happens in the past repeats itself. What was I at? So guess what? I marked up my chart. It was like the beginning of August here. And off the major, these are major zones to me, the areas I wanted to pay attention to. Chart code everything. Daily is yellow, the 4 hour is green, and the hour is fuchsia. These are key levels on different time frames. This is called a multiple time frame analysis. Okay, so I did a top-down analysis, and you guys will learn that as you go along. It's a little advanced. Okay, then when I did a top-down analysis, I drew a line, and then I went was daily support. There's still major key level I don't want to ignore. Okay, and so that's how I do it. It's again learning this, piecing it all together to get one picture. When you take your time and actually do your markup and do your analysis, you can use this markup weeks. It's all about getting it right. You can use, I have not, as y'all can see, and so let's go from the last time I took a trade on this was like at the end of August. And look at this, August 18th, 19th, 28th, it came back to this level. I really only trade UJ, US 30, like in sometimes, but really US 30 is like my main thing I've been trading lately for a long time. It's these, I marked these out like 2 months ago. I have not changed a thing on this chart. Not a thing. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I haven't changed a thing. Right? Remember what I said, when you do a good markup, the only thing that you're gonna do, you see how I have all of these levels, these key levels marked out. Only thing that I do along is draw a brand new trend line. That's it. That's it. That's all I do. Key levels is still hitting. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not touching. I'm not changing anything. A personal chart. I'm showing y'all my personal chart. Okay. Look at, there's another one. Look at the key level. The double. Show y'all. They form all day long. One, go another one. Sometimes it will look like a slanted M. Okay. more so like harmonics. What happened? The break. Look at this, y'all. Did it not respect every key level? Do y'all see this? Look at this. I'm trying to help somebody. I promise you I am. Do y'all see how it's hitting these levels? I just told you I haven't changed these levels in weeks, months. No, shade the goal. You will learn how to come to the daily time frame, okay? And you're gonna find your key levels, and I mark it out in yellow. You see this right here? I drop down to the 4 hour, find certain key levels, they're in. Drop down to the hour, and if I need more, I'll add a different color. This keeps me off of the higher time frame. I don't need to use a higher time frame because I've already marked off these levels. Okay, so clear that up. Thank you, Valerie. On the daily time frame, so there's different time intervals that you're gonna learn how to trade. The daily, each one of these candles represent one day. So when I come and you see right here where it say daily support, and you see me mark that off, and you guys are gonna learn this. I just don't want to give you too much too soon. You need to know what was the key level on this time frame. Okay. Then I'm gonna drop down to the 4 hour. This is called a top-down analysis or a multiple time frame analysis. Okay? And I use the green. I need to see on the 4 hour what are the key levels for that time frame. Then I drop down to the 1 hour. Use fuchsia. Okay? You guys are gonna learn this at Sniper Academy. And then from there, I draw a trend line. Hour, I look for key levels. These ones are major key levels. Like I'm marking everything that I need. And then when it's time for me to go look for entry, the 5 minute, looking for candlestick patterns, levels that was marked off their time frames, taking a trade based on those patterns. Okay. So you guys are learning step by step, piece all of this together. That's what you're learning right now in study hall. Piece everything together to get this picture so that I can get, all right, so and too fast. Go back to our simple 1 hour pair. Let's take our time, find the key levels first. Let's see what they look like. Let's slow down. Are y'all hearing me in the chat? Let's slow down. Slow it all the way down. Relax. There yet? It's coming. Okay? Relax yourself. I promise you, it's going to get put together soon. Why is your floor there? Is way below. On this particular example, I was just showing you this on this chart so that you can see both trends. How far do you zoom out? So good question, Colin. If price is right here right now, my floor would be here. Okay. How far do you zoom out? So let's say we're doing a TDA. Oh, Colin. I'm zooming out in this particular instance. When I'm looking for the floor, I'm only zooming out until I find more data. Right? If I need, in this instance, there's a huge pencil. There's a huge gap right here where there's no. Okay, there's no information here. So when I'm looking for the floor, I'm looking right here. This is the lowest point from where price is currently at. This is the lowest point from where price is currently at. But I need to look left in order to find, okay, where's the other location I'm looking at? You're finding support, you're looking at the most recent. What is the lowest part from the most recent price? That would be right here. Okay? That's how you find it. All right, so let's do that one more time. Let me clear out GU. I'm just using this as an example. We're doing an analysis on GU. First is that you're going to come to a line chart. Yes, Colin. So you're going to come to a line chart. So if I'm looking at this chart right now, I'm zoomed in like this, right? And I'm trying to find support. What am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and get my horizontal line. I'm going to find the lowest part of this chart. I'm going to zoom out. I'm like, okay, yes, support, support, boom. This is the lowest part of the chart. You see this little line right here? This is price over here, y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, the timer, 24, is telling you the time in which the candle is going to close in 15 minutes. Okay, G7, think, keeps the golden. Okay, boom. This is the lowest part of the chart, so this is the floor. All right. You're going to then, when I teach a top-down analysis, going to understand this. Oh, this the second study hall. Relax, y'all. Calm down. Let's get it, right? Where is the ceiling? So the ceiling is right here. Do y'all see that? The floor from this price is right here. Ceiling from this price is right here. Because price is right here, Colin. Blue dotted line. When you're doing an analysis, you're always going to take the most recent price. Price action. Action at. The recording is going to be posted in the ENN. Where's price at right now? How do you know? There is a say last price line. I'm going to take it away. It's gone now, right? I'm going to add it back. See it now? This is where price is at. I'm trying to teach you guys the most simplest way to find your support and resistance. Okay, simplest way to find support and resistance. Current price, out for you. Look at current price line. Okay, find the floor, support. 3, find the ceiling, resistance, and then the fourth thing is going to be the tricky part, but it's not so tricky. Find the key levels in between major support and resistance. This is all you need to do. Let me take a snapshot of this. Oh, I forgot one thing. All right, let me just put it at the bottom. Be sure to use, okay? I'm gonna explain it one more time. Can everybody stop typing and listen? Okay, how do you find support and resistance? So the first thing is at Price line. This is the current price line. Put a 1 if you're following me. This is current price right now. This is where price is at right now. 28586. Okay, that's number 1. Okay, so find the price line. Right? From the price line, we're going to find the floor. What is the lowest point on this chart? Can we all agree it's right here? From the current price line. Can we all agree that this is support? Yes? Okay, go back to the price line. The price line to resistance, which is price ceiling, agree that this is the highest point. What is support? The lowest point. Resistance is the highest point from the price line. Make sense now? This is actually going to be our homework. Here is my white sheet. Study hall 9/14/20. Find support and resistance using the line chart. And how do you group? Y'all should know there's a camera icon up here in trading view. A snapshot, copy, and paste it inside Telegram chat, and it'll pull up for me like this. Okay? When you do your homework, because I can't see the glare from your phone, I can't see how, actually I want to keep this. This is how you do it. Pull up any pair, whichever pair that you're studying. One to post for y'all. Okay, you understand now? Yes, Judy. Okay, so what's the last part of this though that y'all need to get? Number 4, find the key levels in between major support and resistance. So I just said that key levels are areas that both support and resistance are respected. So if we know that, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use this tool right here, the crosshairs tool, the horizontal line, and we are going to move this line up and down or move it however you want to until you find an area that is respected both as support and resistance. So boom, here's a key level. Why? Here is respected as resistance. Here is respected as support. Does everybody see that? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me why this wouldn't be considered a key level. Why is that line above this support? Why is this not considered a key level? It's only support. Y'all are learning. Only support. So that must mean that that line is in. Is it making sense now? That means that this line is invalid. This is not a key level. There's no resistance. There's no ceiling. There's really nothing to validate this line. Okay? Is a key level. There's resistance and support. Move on. Now, if you come into any chart, time frame or whatever, and you see a gap, you have to zoom out until you find more data. You see that? There's nothing here for you to go off of. There's nothing here for you to go off of. So guess what? Out just a little bit and then you look. Okay? All right, you're going to look and you're going to see on this side here. All right, let me adjust it just a little bit. Boom. That's your support and resistance. Okay, that is a key level, even though you don't see it here. It is indeed. Why? Let me zoom in so you can see. Here, here, key level. Y'all see that now? Okay, so I need y'all to practice this. This is very, very important. Because when you master this simple thing, and let me tell you something, trader levels. Some of them they still don't get it. All right, so when you find your key levels, it was somewhere right here, right? Chart is not going to be so tight. But you find your key levels now. So you got major support, major resistance, and then you have your key levels. You have now found support and resistance on whichever time frame you want, right? So what do you do with that? You can take I want you to circle it. You can circle it with the tool, or you can use an ellipse, and you can do it. You can color it, right? However you want to do it. Like just for example, you know what I'm saying? Just for example, you can do that, and then the camera icon. It says take a snapshot. You're going to take a snapshot of your trading view chart and copy it. And then you're going to post it in Telegram chat like that. And it'll pull up for me like that. All right? So this is going to be your homework. You take another one. It's going to be your homework. It's going to be the first homework for you too. Finding true market structure, pair, 1 hour chart, or the 15-minute. The 15-minute gonna be complicated for some of y'all, but 1 hour chart, a 15-minute, key levels, and circle the points of entry based on structure. This is for the people who want to take this first one a step further. So let me show you what I mean. Oh yeah, Lakey, I hope I didn't say your name wrong. You're only going to show me from the current price line. See this little blue line right here? Price line. You're going to find the ceiling. You're going to find the key levels in between. This is major resistance. This is major resistance. Oops. What did I do? And And this is major support. So you're only looking for key levels between resistance and then circle them. Does that make sense, y'all? That's easy homework, easy and simple. Okay? When I say major resistance, I'm talking about this is the only high. That's what I mean. It doesn't mean that it's been consistently hit or any of that other stuff. That's something that I'll explain later. This is a key level, a major area price right now. Okay, Telegram. Are you going to be posting this homework? Let me step further. All right, use the line chart, please. All my new people, get away from the candlesticks for a little bit. Use the line chart so you can understand. Right now, my intermediate folks that's on here, and then I'm going to spend the rest of this class taking questions. You find major support and resistance and do all these other steps. I want you to show me market structure. Okay, you probably gonna have to find a couple more key levels. Let me be clear on this homework. Based on, okay, show me key levels and circle the points of entry based on structure and entire trend. For an entire trend. So what does that mean? That means that the start up here, the whole trend. I want to see the whole thing. And don't use GU. Make sense, y'all? If you want to take it a step further with your studying, you want to find every key level, and show me the structure, every key level. All of them. Circle them. Where would you have entered? Have been. Trend. Make sense? Newbies, that's all you're doing. Finding support and resistance, and I'm gonna post the example. This is the example. Line, current price line, find the floor, boom, find the ceiling, boom. Levels. Why are they key levels? Because they're respected as both support and resistance. Okay? My intermediate people that have been trading, been with me for a little while. Y'all still ain't got structure down pat. We gonna get it right. Let's go. The whole trend. I want to see the whole trend. Show me the key levels and circle the points of entry based on structure for an entire trend. So whether it be up, down, do not DM me. The only place that you're gonna post homework is inside the official Epic Trade House chat. Make sense, y'all? Everybody understand? Go on to questions. Treasured Goddess, I answer everybody. I don't know if you have seen or if you're brand new, but I do my best to answer as many people as I possibly can throughout the week. Everybody good? Post this video inside the Epic News Network. That are brand new. Okay, let's talk about something real quick. Let me be clear. Because if you inbox me, I'm not gonna be able to answer you. So let me be clear on something. In your back office, you're gonna come over right here to where it says Telegram. You see this? Telegram. and it's going to show you your user ID and your username. The official Epic Trade House chat. This is not the chat that you're in. This is an official group. Get in the group, access the Epic News Network. So if you click here, it's going to show you the ENN. This is where I post all videos, all of the homework, all of the screenshots I just took. Okay. The new chat is right here. The official Epic Trade House. It's in your back office. Signals is right here. A lot of y'all are not attention to the ENN, and I'm here to tell you, if you're not in this, everything I got going on. This is where I post everything. All my updates, training, place, it's all right here. Is everybody clear on that? So nobody don't need to inbox me and say, Coach Max, where's the replay? Okay. I leave my replays up. Go into my Telegram. I don't take them down. Epic News. So look at this, y'all. Y'all see the Telegram right now? Hopefully you can see it. Look at this. So Lynn, as she's one of our beginner educators, she did intro to Forex class today. A trading plan, look, assignments. You see this? And all kind of stuff. He put this together for y'all here. If you scroll up, I made a post 4 hours ago about the new Telegram links. It's already here. If you put in study hall. Look at this, y'all. The last study hall assignment and the last video I made here. Y'all see this? And not only those and everything, look at this. I gave you some additional training based on the homework. We were talking about trend lines. I showed you what a valid trend line looked like. But you are looking for the trend. The market moves in 3 directions: uptrend, downtrend, consolidation. I gave you all of this. Look, I gave you a snapshot of my trading view. All of this sauce is here. If you ain't looking at it, I don't know what to tell you. Make sense, you guys? The Epic Trade House. You see this? Hashtag homework. Let's look at it. Hashtag homework. You see all these people? Look at all. I click on all of these. Look at this. Homework. Homework. Look at this, y'all. Homework. Homework. So when I give an assignment and people tag me and put the hashtag homework, pull up their charts, have done. All right. If you are in any other groups besides these 3, that's none of my business. It's none of my business, you know, unless I don't know. These are the groups. Okay. I hope that's clear. All right, y'all. So I'm going to stop my share. We've been on here 2 hours and 7 minutes. Okay. Somebody said, I think UJ and I bonded today. I'm going to answer some questions for y'all right now. Take the next couple of minutes to do so. Oh, y'all are certainly welcome. Doesn't matter how many lines per time frame, Marvin, you're only going to have but so many lines if they're key levels. That was my point. You're only going to have but so many lines if they're key levels. You're not going to have, you know, multiple lines if you're doing it right. Point. Can newbies attempt intermediate homework? Yes. Denise says something I'm not understanding. We mark charts that are targeted to 15 minutes to an hour. Denise, you're moving too fast, honey. I'll explain the different time frames as we go along, but you can do this on the hour. Do the homework on the hour, Dustin. I take my trades on a 5-minute, but I'm just teaching you guys how to find this. Shavandi, I'm gonna post what you call it, the pictures of everything I talked about today. I'm going to ENN. W's, the where you would enter, where you would exit, all of that good stuff. Everything that I just talked about, the candlesticks, the reverse. All right. Just post you guys this homework whenever we have, just follow the schedule for this week. We have study hall every single day. You guys are going to hear from Shay and Jabril. The screenshot of the homework, Diamantina, is going to go on the ENN. Everything I just talked about. The paintbrush. Is this the right one? Over here, where it says geometric shapes, you're going to have the brush and the ellipse. You can draw the ellipse. You're going to, it's like a circle. You can drag it to the width that you want and just open it up. Okay. iPhone is inside the ENN. So once again, you want to come over to your back office. Dashboard, Epic University, Telegram. Show Epic Trade House is where you're going to be communicating with me. Using the hashtag homework. Okay, use the hashtag homework. Take your time. Submit it. Your time, especially if you're brand new, familiarize yourself with charts, right? Go back to the ENN. Which one is it? Where's the official ENN? Go back to the ENN, right? Do a search of study hall. And you will find, if you are anything. Last one I did, I went over all of the trading view functions. So I'm going in order from what I taught y'all last week, taught y'all this week. You should have these replays to constantly study. Madi, there's no minimum level of, there's no minimum number of key levels, no. Every pair is different. The study hall schedule is here. This right here. Epic live session schedule from 9:13 to 9:18. Where we at? Right here. Study hall. Then you got an Asia session, London session, New York session, study hall. Okay, intro to Forex will be done by me on Wednesday. Study hall. See the schedules right here in the ENN. Choose one pair to submit homework on, not all three. You can practice on all three of your pairs on your own. King K, I just told y'all that I don't really teach zones to newbies. I try to teach support and resistance first. Personal trading, I use zones on the 4 hour, zones on the 5 minute. My 5 minutes just for entries. And I really use my entries based off of price action and market structure. That's really what we was talking about today. iPhone, you want to just tune into the ENN because I'm going to be posting a lot of examples I did last time. Again, if you go back, see, I posted a PDF. The PDF, if you scroll down, I posted examples. Like, I'm gonna do this again today. I posted my own chart. Like, you're welcome, Tammy. iPhone, go into the ENN, search study hall. That's it. Search in the actual chat. This is a broadcast channel that I communicate with you guys in. How do you save them? Come here to tradingview.com, snapshot, copy, and then you're going to copy this link and post it inside the group chat. You can do an analysis. I have TradingView on my phone, pad, and my laptop. Now, as far as taking a snapshot, I'm not sure about the phone. I'm not sure. You can take a screenshot, though, so that turn your phone sideways and take a screenshot. There's no excuses. I'm not even trying to hear that. The quarter point theory, Dominique, is an advanced concept. We'll talk about that on the advanced training. I wouldn't upgrade to Pro just yet. You kind of want to get comfortable with all of TradingView's functions first before you upgrade to Pro. Get familiar with what you have for free first before you upgrade. My suggestion. Yeah, quarter points, Dominique, that's a whole like concept. You know, it's pretty much like the bank levels. It's like really advanced concept. So definitely. Treasure Goddess, if you're in the signals channel, I'll have the traders post some stuff about risk management. We are a lot of content to give you all to follow along with the 2-week syllabus. You know, Colin, good question. So Colin asks, is hit key levels from way back when, keep themselves. It does. You, all I want to see is from price, from where is price. You don't have to zoom out like this. No, it's price because when you're trading now, care about what happened over here. The only reason you're looking over here is to collect the gap. Yeah, looking for the data. That's it. You're welcome, Jeff. You're welcome, Aaron. Yep, y'all got to learn how to crawl before you walk. Some of y'all trying to jump ahead. I got 13 more minutes to answer some questions. Y'all come on with it. Shell Javon, you're asking me when to exit a trade. Do you know how to enter a trade? Do you know how to find key levels yet? Do you know candlestick patterns yet? Do you know the trend, how to find the trends. You know how to place a trend line, slow down. Okay, so if you know all of those things, then your next thing is going to be to study placing. So, okay, yeah, so you'll take your exits, structure, and zones. Intermediate concept. Okay, so if I'm in this cell, okay, you know, essentially I'd be taking this down, you know, from key level to key level or from zone to zone. That's intermediate stuff that I'll teach or another trader will teach you. But say I'm in this cell, this is going to show you, you know, put your stop loss above the high here. You can take this cell down to either here would be like your take profit 1, here would be like your take profit 2. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I teach if things, 20 pips in this. I'm going to teach you literally from the daily time frame what to do, the 4-hour what to do, the hour what to do, 5-minute when I'm looking at my entry, what it is that I do. Don't want to jump ahead of myself when we have so many new people who don't understand the foundation. Make sense? Susan, the Harami pattern. Come to FX and the candlestick patterns. The Harami is basically the opposite of the engulfing. Okay. Let me see if let me go down to a smaller time frame. Okay, the Harami pattern is the complete opposite of the engulfing. This engulfing would have been red over here. The Harami is the red in front. Make sense, Susan? So that's the difference. It means the same thing though. It's still at support. You know, it's still indicated a reversal. But the red is just in front. And it would have been. That's all. That's just the difference of the Harami and the engulfing. Mark, learning how to trade is like riding a bike. The first time you get on the chart, the first time you got on a bike, you hit your knee, right? Hit the floor. Second time you got on, you hit your elbow. Kept on practicing to ride that bike though, you started, right? You started just pedaling effortlessly. It was like second nature to you. It's just like learning how to trade. Anybody here to feel overwhelmed. The purpose of study hall is to learn a concept, get your questions answered, apply it on the chart, do some homework, practice, do some chart time. You can't compare your, 15 days into Epic to my 4 years of trading. We can't do, right? So I'm here to you guys slow down a little bit. You may but study hall and intro to Forex might just be your baby for the next 2-3. Okay. You guys are certainly welcome. I hope you guys learned something today. Okay. All right, y'all have any more questions for me before I go? Listen, y'all, it's gonna take about 3 or so hours for this to compress because now we're running into 3 hours. Yes, exactly, Carolyn. You got the training wheels off. I'm here to hold your hand while you're riding this bike, right? I got the training wheels on. That's okay. Again, y'all can go over to Telegram, up a little bit, see our schedule. It's the 14th. Look, we just had study hall at 2 o'clock, right? Asian session. You're going to see every single class. Hall, there's another one tomorrow. This study hall is Monday through Thursday. Y'all just have to come read the schedule. Right? And then Intro to Forex, Lynn did one and she gave some homework. So if y'all missed Intro to Forex, you guess what? You can watch the recording and then do the homework assignments that she gave you. I've literally never seen it in the Forex space. Took me a year and 7 months to master. It's gonna take y'all 30 and 60 and 90 days. I promise you. It took me 17, 18 months to get it. Now it's going to take y'all. Some of y'all gonna master this before the end of the year. I need y'all to get this. Y'all. So study hall is for everybody. So there's different types of educators. My study halls are a little bit different because I teach a little bit different. But when you get on study hall with the other educators, they're all well-rounded enough to answer any questions that you might have. Okay. Yes, the intro to Forex replay is going to, yeah, don't worry about the 24-hour thing. It's going to be up there. Don't worry about that. All right. All right, I'm going to stop this recording now.